welcome back. If you are new here, hello, my name is Sarah and I like to make YouTube videos. So for today's video, I am going to be doing something that I actually don't think I've ever done. And it's going to be a fall fashion haul. So I bought a whole bunch of stuff online from Forever 21 because, to be quite honest, you guys, going into that store is just like tornado city. Stuff is everywhere, it's never organized, and I just feel like really stressed out when I'm in there. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Maybe if your stores are a little bit more organized where you're from, but I much prefer shopping online. So I bought a whole bunch of stuff that is fall related because the weather has dropped and I am ready for my fave season. So getting right into it, the first thing I will talk to you guys about is, of course, what I'm wearing. So I got this nice, like, super chunky knit sweater. It is like beige. This is a color I always don't know how to explain because I don't like saying it's a nude because it's really not. So it's like tan, it's beige, it's like a light brown, and it's knit. It's very thick and very warm, which is great for today, which is kind of like outside. It's very dreary. It's like dark and kind of chilly, and it's just the perfect sweater for a day like that. So my favorite part about the sweater is probably going to be the sleeves. They have like this nice braided effect to them, which I think is really cute, and it kind of adds a little bit of a special touch to something that is a very basic sweater with a pretty basic color. It obviously has the high neck that you can, like, you know, do stuff with. Not that you want to, but maybe you do. And I am not usually like a high neck kind of person. Honestly, it makes me feel like a little bit like stuck in my sweater and it's very uncomfortable, but I'm dealing because it's cold and it looks cute. So you know what I mean? It's like when women wear high heels, like, they look nice, but are they really comfortable? So the next thing that I got is a little bit less fall and kind of gives me a little bit summer vibes, but I think it's perfect for the summer transitioning into fall. So it's this beautiful, like, light baby blue off the shoulder top. It kind of like, it's off the shoulder, but it doesn't look that way, of course, on the hanger. And my favorite part about this is the sleeves. They are like mid-length sleeves, but they have this really nice, I don't know, like ribboning detailing on the sides, and then it goes into a little bow just on the top of the shoulder. So the next piece is probably hands down my favorite thing that I got, just for the fact that it is the softest material of my entire life. It is this wonderful big sweater. This is actually, I believe, from the Forever 21 activewear collection, which I was not aware of until I received it. But does that really matter? I don't think so. I definitely don't really understand what this pattern is. Like, it kind of reminds me of some like flames or maybe like tie-dye acid wash pattern. I don't really know, but regardless, I think it's really fun. And the sleeves are like really big and really wide. The whole entire sweater is actually pretty wide and boxy, which in most cases I find isn't super flattering, but this just makes it so that it's comfortable and that you can just chill. And when I first got this, this is actually the first thing that I put on, and I lived in it for just a few days. It also has a nice little hood, as most pullover hoodies do, and then this cute little slit detailing on the side, which is just a nice little extra touch. So next up, I have this typical red fall colored knit sweater. I definitely think that this color specifically comes around every single year when it is fall. It is just super trendy, and it's definitely hands down one of my favorite colors just all year round. I'm very much a burgundy kind of gal, and this is just pretty much a basic knit sweater. It has long regular fit sleeves, and it's a little bit longer, I think, than maybe most sweaters would be, but not too much. The detailing on this one is mostly just that you have the nice v-neck, but also this kind of like collar choker bit here that's like part of the sweater, which definitely seems to be trending a lot lately, and I'm trying to hop on the trend. I don't know like if this looks good on me, but I definitely I'm trying to make it work. So next up is a dress. This is the one and only dress that I did get, just because I find fall is a little bit difficult to style dresses, at least for me, because I'm kind of a little baby when it comes to cold weather and I just want to wear like sweatpants and pajamas all the time. But I got a dress because I'm trying something new, and it's actually in one of my other favorite colors for the fall season, this nice like olive green shade. So it's just like a nice basic like cottony material with some long sleeves. They fit pretty tight, and this is a little bit different for me. It's like kind of like a half high neck, like it doesn't actually go up like a turtleneck kind of high neck, but it's kind of like midway between like a t-shirt collar and like a high neck. So it's kind of strange to me, honestly, but I do like it. As for the length, it goes about like mid thigh, which is pretty good length. Maybe not for fall, but if you wear some tights with this, then you are good to go. As for the actual like fit of it, it's kind of loose like in general, but because it's kind of like straight the whole way down, it fits a little bit tighter in the chest than it would in like the bottom half, if that makes sense. And originally I thought that was going to be weird, but it actually does end up looking pretty nice. Okay, so for the second to last item, this is also probably one of my biggest favorites that I got. It is a nice big sweater. I pretty much only got sweaters in this really nice light peach shade. For the sleeves, they're just basic long sleeves. They're pretty tight fit, but as for the rest of the sweater, it is extremely loose fit, which I love. I love everything to be a little bit looser because it's just more comfortable. The favorite part about this is the neck. This is so weird because they actually like have twisted the fabric to make it go like all loose and beautiful and flowy around the neckline. When I first got this, I was like, oh, I can totally wear this without anything underneath, but that is not true. So when you wear this without anything underneath, the actual like loose bits here definitely do fall very nicely down the chest, but the second you start moving in any which way, you see everything. So I highly recommend with things like this to wear like a small little tank top underneath, perhaps. I have done that. I've worn this out one time and I wore it with a little black tank top and it looked pretty cute. I really liked how that looked. I definitely think that I might want to invest in getting like maybe like a white tank top because of course I don't know how this happens. I don't own a basic white tank top. So I think that white would also look pretty cute with this peach shade, but as for right now, we're working with black. It also definitely is a pretty thin material, so this might not be super great for like deep fall, almost winter, unless you wanted to wear like a long sleeve underneath it. But for like the current fall season and just like your basic cool temperatures, at least where I'm from, this is perfect. I definitely think that my favorite thing about this is the fact that it's so comfortable and like cozy, but at the same time when you wear it, it almost is like classy and high fashion, but it's like actually not, but that's just how I feel. So on to the very last piece that I got. It is, of course, another sweater. This is a baby pink little knitted sweater with the regular kind of fitting long sleeves. They're kind of like regular tight fit. They're not too tight but not too loose, which is very comfortable. As for the actual, like, it's so very confusing to explain. I don't know if this is called like bat wing sleeves, or I don't know what people refer to this as, but kind of like in the underarm area, it's not like very tight, it's extremely loose. So when you put your arm out or whatever, it's like there's just so much more fabric, but it's really nice. I really do love that about this sweater. It's super loose fit in the body, and it has a nice little V-neck cut. It's actually a pretty wide V-neck rather than deep V-neck, which kind of makes it almost so sometimes it falls off the shoulder a little bit, but that's okay. I'm kind of like totally fine with that in sweater situations because most of the time I am wearing something underneath anyways. but it's super, super comfortable. This is probably another one of my favorite things that I got. I think I've said that now about a few things, but I really like this. And I find what makes this not really like a statement piece, but the statement part of this sweater is the back. It has like a nice crisscross detailing, which is super cool. It makes just a very basic sweater into something a little bit more fun, and I do really like that. So I'm pretty pumped about wearing this. It's going to be super, super comfortable. I think I've worn it like at least twice now outside, so I'm pretty excited about it. In general, I am very excited, of course, about everything that I got. Everything actually fits extremely well, so I'm happy that I don't really have to return anything because, you know, I ordered online because I didn't want to go to the store, so returning it would mean going to the store, which is just like not happening. So I'm very happy that everything worked out, and I definitely do appreciate the fact that Forever 21 is super affordable when it comes to clothing, because places can get super expensive these days, and most of these sweaters were like $30 or less, which is super good because most places I think start at about like $50 for a sweater, which is like normal, but like you could pay $30. So, but that is it for my clothing fall fashion haul. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would love to see you guys in the comment section down below, whether you're just saying hello or if you have any video requests for me. I'm definitely interested in making whatever you guys would like to be watching. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!